What if losing weight didn't mean skipping meals, ditching your favorite foods, or spending hours in the gym? Most people try punishing fat loss routines and end up feeling tired, hungry, and disappointed. But I've helped hundreds of busy clients lose fat without the misery. So in this video, I'll show you how to lose 50% body fat so fast it feels illegal. And no, you don't need Ozempic. Okay, so first I'll show you the hack that will save you those nights out with friends and client dinners. Most busy people don't ruin their fat loss goals at home. They ruin them in the boardrooms, cafes, and restaurants with clients. A quick lunch, a casual dinner meeting can silently wipe out an entire week's progress without you even realizing it. Here's the hack. Decide your protein in advance. Before you sit down, make the choice, chicken, steak, or fish. That's your anchor. Because here's the track. The stars come out, the bread basket hits the table, and someone orders another round of drinks, and before you know it, you've reached about 1,200 calories before you've hit the millions. When you lock in your protein first and build your meal around it, you look completely normal socially, and nobody will even notice it. Yeah, you've already won the fat loss game for that meal. Think of it like a business negotiation. You don't walk into it without knowing you're non-negotiable. Same thing here. Your protein is a deal you don't walk away from. That was a cheesy one. I use ChatGPT again. So next time you're at a restaurant, scan the menu for protein first. And commit to it before the waiter even gets to your table. That way, when the temptation starts flying around, you've already made the most important decision. And you can relax and enjoy the evening without second guessing yourself. And worse yet, if you can't do it in advance, what you do is you just have a protein shake before you go out. At least you're full before you go out to the client meal, so you're not going in there starving. Okay, so protein is key for client meetings, but what if you get that little craving for a choppy or two for dessert? Here's where the 10-minute rule comes in. Ever been on your way home after a long day and suddenly your brain says, stop at the servo and grab a chocolate bar? Cravings hit like a freight train. Here's the trick. Cravings aren't commands, they're just suggestions. So next time one hits, set a 10-minute timer. Step away, do something else, and most of the time, the craving fade before the timer goes off. I know 10 minutes might be hard, but just give it a crack. I'm telling you, the cravings will stop. If it doesn't, fine, have it. But only after you eat some protein or fruit first. That way you don't binge, you stay mindful, and you almost always end up eating less. It's not about never having craving, but it's about proving to yourself that you're in charge, not your sweet tooth, which is difficult sometimes. So the next time a chocolate craving pops up, hit pause, set a 10-minute timer, distract yourself, and see what happens. If you still want it, have a little, but only after something healthy first, especially a protein. So you'll be surprised how often you don't want it anymore. And if you're on the street for not going for those late night chocolates, but still feel as though you're not getting anywhere, that's where hack 3 comes in. Most people think they're inconsistent with their fat loss efforts, but the truth is, they're just unaware of their progress. Here's what to do. Buy a cheap wall calendar and stick it somewhere. And stick it somewhere you'll see every day. Each time you hit your calorie and workout goals, put a big, bold, red X on that day. Now, fat loss isn't that vague thing floated around in your head. You can literally see your consistency build up day by day. And once you've got a streak of 7 to 10 in a row, you'll do anything not to break it. It turns discipline into a game. And let's be honest, games are way more fun than just thinking about dieting. So grab a calendar and hang it somewhere you'll see every morning and start tracking this through. Make it your mission to keep those red X's going. You'll be amazed at how much motivated, consistent you are when you can see your wins adding up. You know what silently kills fat loss for busy people? Grazing. One handful of nuts here, a late night nibble after work, all adds up. Fix is simple. Set meal times, stick to them, breakfast, lunch, dinner, maybe one snack outside those windows you're not eating. This does 2 things. 1, trains your hunger hormones to show up on schedule. 2, stops the am I hungry or just bored snacking. It's a thing. Think of it like your work calendar. If you didn't schedule meetings, your whole day would be chaos. Same with food. No schedule, no control. So take a minute to plan your meal times, write them down and set reminders on your phone. Commit to eating only during those windows. You'll be surprised how quickly your body adapts and how much easier it is to say no to random snacks when you know your next meal is already planned. But all those tips be useless without the last one. Life happens, flights get delayed, meetings run late, motivation disappears. Most people blow up their whole plan on days like that. Thinking if they can't do everything, they might as well do nothing. That's where non-negotiables come in. Pick 3 things so simple you can stick to them no matter what. A 10-minute walk, 1 protein shake, 1 piece of fruit or veg. Even on your worst day, if you hit all 3, you'll still be moving forward. There you go, the 5 hacks that will help you lose fat so fast it almost feels illegal. And they actually work in real life, not just on paper. But here's the thing, even if you get your food, training, and habits right, there's something most people miss, and it's hidden in your blood work. There are 3 simple blood tests that can explain why you're struggling to burn fat, build muscle, or even just feel like yourself again. And most busy people never get them checked. In my next video, I'll show you exactly which ones they are, and why your doctor probably hasn't mentioned them, and how fixing them can completely change the way your body looks and feels.